Yes. So with this beat, I start off with this little sound here. Yeah, it's a string sound. But even hitting that note, the sound, it has a vocal, like a voice. So I've started off with yeah, so we get that loop. So I record that and then I loop it. And then from there, I get this flute. And now the flute's meant to play. This is what the beat was meant to be. Once I had this stringed loop, I just let it play. You know what I mean? So then I get this. When I get this sound, so what notes have I chosen? Well, so anyway, that's meant to be playing in the background, and I was meant to be. What originally was the case was that this sound was meant to be like domestic, um, toxic. The string was just meant to be the child within the circumstance of being in a household and the two parents are arguing. And this flute and the way it was gonna move was meant to be the two parents arguing, and it was just meant to get more chaotic. But I ended up crying. I was like, oh my days, this is too real. It was just, I was like, you know what, this is a bit too much. This is a bit too much. Yeah, they're meant to be harmonizing, but then also it's meant to be like a disharmony, and it's just meant to, the wife is bickering, the man is chatting along, and you're just a kid who's just stuck in this. Think about it. Imagine being a kid, yeah, and you're just born into this realm, and you're just in a household, and parents are arguing, and a kid doesn't. It's not a politician. The kid is not a spokesperson. They just have to distract themselves. They just understand that they don't like it, but they're just gonna have to play with their toys and act like it's not happening. And then I was sitting there and I was thinking, like, I have to reflect on my life now. You know what I mean? Because if the kid in my story here, is doing what a kid would do, playing with toys, distracting themselves, they'll just get on with it, and then they just grow up. They grow up knowing that they were in a position where they couldn't do anything. They were a victim. I don't say they're a victim, but they were like a passenger or bystander in their own chaotic household, and they just get on with it. And I started thinking about my life, and I was like, raw. So how did I feel? If they were shouting in my house, I had to reflect on my life. You know what I mean? Because if I'm the kid who's just got on with it, then I obviously wasn't trying to be totally present at the time. So now I'm thinking back to my life, and I'm going, raw. Yeah, there was a bit of shouting. How did I feel? Etc. etc. That's why I just like, oh, that's why I started crying. Because I was like, this sound, and then the flute and stuff. So yeah, so with it, where did I go? So the flute, he gets this pattern. I didn't go for the battle of the the parents, I decided to just do a quick little flute melody. Play it, see what it sounds like. Yeah, so pretty depressing. There was also a additional flute melody. So that played alone is this. Yeah, so a very haunting sound, I have to be honest. On top of that, I had this little string sound. Again, a very strange sound. I panned it all the way to the right because I wanted it to sound very like an old sample. The melody that I came up for with this was, it was it was this. Okay, let's just play it, man. I literally called this. I don't know. Of course, it's meant to be called "Lullaby of the Gods" or something like that. So altogether, it is. Yeah, normally when you play the bass, it always sounds a bit off, but that's really it. I added some future lyrics just to see what it sounded like, and to be honest, it just sounds like noise. But it's really this. Not about the drums. It's really about the sample. It's really about the sample, mate. Yeah, that's that. Lullaby of the gods, for the gods. Yeah, I'm not there, mate.